Bearwallow Blessings, Inspirations from the Mountains by Rebecca A. Somoskey. Picture this. Have you ever found yourself unable to focus when you're trying to worship or pray? If so, then listen on. I patted the seat on the sofa beside me. Listen, I encouraged 4-year-old Landon. Granny wants to tell you a story. I began. Once upon a time, he sat beside me obediently and twisted his face into an intent look as if he were taking in every word. There were 3 billy goats. Landon began to wiggle, this way, then that way. I tried to be expressive about the poor billy goats and their dilemma on how to get past the evil troll and across the bridge to the green grass. But the longer I talked, the more he wiggled. Halfway through the story, I gave up. Later, I reached for a book from the case beside his bed and opened it to the first page. Look, Landon, here's the story of Daniel. Mean men threw him into a den of lions. I showed him the first picture, and he was hooked. He hardly moved as we turned the pages and studied the pictures, and I read to the end of the story. What made the difference in these 2 events? Pictures. Pictures always capture the attention of small children first. I taught my children's church kids how to pray to get answers by using their imagination to create pictures in their mind. I had them close their eyes and imagine a heart-shaped room with a door. Now picture yourself opening the door. Jesus lives in your heart. Now picture him sitting in your heart room with his hand outstretched. He's inviting you to come in. You walk forward and kneel before him, look into his face, and talk to him. Dear friends, I have often used this concept in my own prayer time, when my mind was heavily consumed with the cares of this life. I have imagined myself laying my head on his lap and pouring my heart out to him, telling him how much I love him, surrendering myself to him, or mentally gathering my family into my arms and laying them at his feet. Praise the Lord, I can testify that he has never failed to meet me there. And I find a peace that passes all understanding, as well as a fresh infusion of spiritual strength. So if your mind tends to wander during your talks with the Lord, I challenge you to use your God-given imagination and picture this.